We have a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. We're going to be talking about the return to Black Ops 2 event in 2022. Was it a failure? Could Treyarch back this and make it a huge deal? Do we even need it if we're getting the BO2 Zombies maps remade in a potential Zombies Chronicles 2 update? We're going to go through all of that in today's video. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. And be sure to drop a like on the video as well. And also shout out to the Facebook gaming page, exclusive Call of Duty videos over there almost every day. Really do appreciate it, guys. Let's talk about this Black Ops 2 revival event, the return to Black Ops 2 event. It happened a couple of weeks ago in the beginning of January. We streamed it, we played it. It was a ton of fun for my stream. I saw a bunch of other streamers as well. Mr. T Lexify was streaming it, and some other just bigger streamers, and not many people went back and played in terms of the masses, the casual audience. But for them, it's harder for them to even understand what is going on because a lot of them don't normally watch YouTube, and if you just missed a YouTube video and missed a stream, you could have easily missed the entire event. So it makes sense as to why we didn't see huge player counts here, and it could have been a lot better if it was promoted more by other YouTubers and streamers and stuff like that. But that's just how it is when you have a community run event. It's a lot more difficult to get everyone on board on that specific day, and it also doesn't help whatsoever that most of the Black Ops 2 lobbies are hacked and laggy, and it's just like hard to even play the game at all, and you don't want to risk losing your account or getting, DDoSed, or there's a lot of stuff that happens on those old BO2 lobbies. Now, for Plutonium on the PC, you were safe there, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much a server or an application that has anti-cheat servers on Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, and World at War, so you're good there, but not everyone could get Plutonium on their PC, download it, and not everyone even has a PC to begin with, so it just wasn't as accessible. Now, of course, the big catalyst that could have and could still make this a huge thing is Treyarch stepping in and first off going back and fixing these servers, providing more protection for these BO2 servers in some type of way. However they could do that. If it's not possible, it's not possible. But if it is possible and it doesn't take that much effort, they could do that. And then they could either promote the community run event. They could say, hop back onto Black Ops 2 on this day for a community run event. Everyone's joining, everyone's playing. There's going to be a double XP weekend to coincide this as well. Maybe they'll unlock all of the weapons and classes for everyone, so that could be pretty cool as well. Or they could just flat out completely host it themselves, so it's like a part of their marketing. So maybe as we get closer to a new update in Black Ops Cold War, a year 2 update, or as we get closer to Call of Duty 2024, Treyarch's next COD, they could say, in honor of the marketing, in honor of the hype, let's go back into BO2, let's play this game, let's have, an LTM only available for 1 weekend, and really get ready for this next game. I mean, this could be a huge marketing tool, potentially for Zombies Chronicles 2, Transit, Die Rise, and Buried, those 3 Black Ops 2 maps. Now, I don't think ZC2 needs any more marketing besides for just a tweet from Treyarch and a small trailer. I think that alone could create so much hype. But if they want to market it and hype it up a bit more, they could say, here's an event this weekend, go back in honor of ZC2 releasing very soon, go back and play these old BO2 Zombies maps, double XP weekend, maybe some LTM again, like I said. And again, I could only dream, but I definitely think that would be such a fun event. It would get so many people interested in Call of Duty, interested in zombies, and would definitely bring the hype up for whatever future DLC that they're going to add very soon. And of course, you guys probably are thinking it doesn't make financial sense for them to do this, and if they're marketing some type of new DLC in Cold War and they're using BO2 as a marketing tool, if they have some huge bundles, like I said with ZC2, the Victus characters, the bus driver as a separate bundle, all $20 each, that's 20, 40, 60, 80, $100, potentially $100+ for all the bundles that they could be making on maybe even one person if you buy all of them. They could definitely make so much money from having people go back to this game and eventually buying a bundle in honor of all the hype, all the events, the new DLC in Cold War, whatever they end up doing. So I think in the end it would work out for them, but of course I don't know that for sure. They probably don't know that for sure, and no one knows for sure what would make sense for Treyarch. But I just think more DLC, more hype, more events like this would only help and not hurt. Now, for Black Ops 2, is there even a large enough audience for any type of event to begin with? So if Zombies Chronicles 2 was involved, or if it was a COD 2024 marketing tool, I feel like it would be good, but let's just say none of that is a part of it, and it's just strictly go back to Black Ops 2, have fun. Could it make sense? I mean, maybe. I think Black Ops 2 is still one of the most popular, if not the most popular Call of Duty. I know MW2 is up there as well. I know, of course, Modern Warfare 2019 is up there. It's the best-selling COD of all time, surprisingly. So there's still large audiences for these games. But for BO2 specifically, it came out a long time ago. So it's a bit concerning to see, well, do new people even know about that game anymore? Is it just like the older fans that know about it? Do the casual players only really like MW 2019, Cold War, maybe even Vanguard and Warzone, and they don't care for the older CODs? I don't know for sure. I mean, let me know down below, how do you guys feel about that? But there has been some type of resurgence, at least on YouTube, of Black Ops 2 related content, mostly in the form of shorts. There are channels right now actually blowing up from posting clips of BO2 multiplayer, classic clips, funny moments, BO2 zombies, more specifically, Easter eggs, high rounds, funny moments there as well. And, you know, they've been getting a ton of views and people are just watching so much of that. So as a Black Ops 2 fan, this is super cool to see. I'm loving to see people still interested in those past maps and that game in general. Now, I haven't done much of any like BO2 throwback content on my channel since that revival event back in January. We did one BO2 stream. I made a couple BO2 videos. I do talk about Zombies Chronicles 2 and those Black Ops 2 map remakes, but I don't really play BO2 in general and just strictly go back and play the game. So if you guys want me to mix in some more BO2 content, since there isn't really much news right now, and I'm still going to upload my normal news and update videos, but just to mix stuff in, you know, play some BO2, some zombies, some MP, let me know down below. It would be fun to see. But again, let me know down below as well, like, do you think there's a big enough audience to have some type of BO2 event that's actually, you know, I guess sponsored and run by Treyarch in a sense, to where they could get enough people to go back and play the game? Or are you guys just fine with playing the Black Ops 2 remakes on, you know, Black Ops Cold War in multiplayer? Are you guys just going to wait for Zombies Chronicles 2? You're going to wait for the Black Ops 2 maps to be available on Cold War or in COD 2024? Do you not want to go back to that older game? The reason why I say that is because when Zombies Chronicles 1 came out for Black Ops 3, you had all of the World at War maps, most of the Black Ops 1 maps, Origins was there as well, and for a lot of people, once those maps were all available on BO3, there was no real reason to go back to the older games, to go back to World at War, to go back to BO1 on their 360s and PS3s, because they were all available on BO3 with gobblegums as well, and with, you know, kind of slightly better graphics. So for these BO2 events and future BO2 map remakes that we'll see, once they're all available in Cold War, or if they're available in a future Treyarch game, will there even be a need to go back to Black Ops 2 to load up your 360 and do that? I mean, maybe not. For me, even if we do get some more BO2 multiplayer map remakes in Cold War this year for the Year 2 season, if we see them in COD 2024, even if we do get those BO2 Zombies map remakes as well, nothing is the same as going back on the original BO2 engine, loading up the 360 and playing those maps how they were meant to be played. So I think the event would still be cool to see. Again, I'm a BO2 fan. There is some heavy bias here, of course. For a lot of you guys out there, you might not care. As long as they're on the new game, as long as the Black Ops 2 maps are on the Cold War engine, you might be fine with that. And of course, if that happens and we don't ever get a Treyarch run BO2 event or an LTM or a crazy, you know, marketing event back in that game, I would definitely be fine with seeing this stuff in Cold War, in Treyarch's COD 2024. I'm fine with that for sure. You know, more content, the better, and more BO2 content, I'm definitely down with that. But I still think it's a difference, and I still would want to see some type of revival event by Treyarch. And again, this could be transferred over to other studios as well. This could be done with other games, for Black Ops 1, even for, you know, Infinite Warfare, BO3, BO4, just any past Call of Duty. It would be cool to see the actual studio, Infinity Ward, Treyarch actually at least, you know, retweet something or say, guys, we're going back to this old game, have fun here. Here's a double XP weekend for a couple of days, and that could be that. Just a cool little event. So again, I said this before, let me know down below if you want to see more revival events like this. We probably will still have more community-run revival events going back to past Call of Duties, but the real question is, will we ever have the actual Call of Duty developer studio, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, or Sledgehammer Games, if we have an Advanced Warfare revival event? Will we have the studio come out and say, guys, here we go, here's the revival day, everyone hop back on this old Call of Duty, there's a double XP weekend, it's this day, there's some extra content potentially, and there's a mini trailer, there's a tweet, and some type of image, or some type of marketing material. Like, that could be so sick. I could only dream of that happening. Of course, really, what are the chances of the studio telling people to go back to play their super old game on old servers, where they're gonna, you know, run into issues and stuff, when they could be playing the new content the new game, buying the new store bundles, and buying the new battle pass. Probably pretty low. The chances of this happening are pretty low, but it would be cool to see. I'm partly making this video to get your guys' opinion on this, to gauge the community consensus on what we want to see. Is there a need for more revival events? Is there a need for something like this? Would it fill in the gap right now, especially for this year where, you know, Vanguard isn't performing that well on YouTube, on the game sales in general, the player count? There aren't many people actually playing the game. People overall are just playing different games outside of Call of Duty or going back and playing older Call of Duties. So this year, more than ever, could be a good time to see this here. But again, I don't know if there's a true need for this just yet. So again, let me know your opinions on this down below. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Real do appreciate, guys. Shout out to YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.